College just weeks before graduation to try his luck as an actor in L.A. His good looks soon got him noticed, but the handsome actor learned quite early on that making movies is not about how you look.
No, it's the opposite. You have to discard that early on. If you're thinking about that, you're not in the scene. You're not living the scene. You're not feeling it. No, that's a sure way to never work again.
Among his early hits, Brad starred in 2 films from director David Fincher, the dark thriller Seven, and the cult classic Fight Club, in which Pitt's chemistry with co-star Edward Norton was immediately apparent.
Was instantly attracted
to the idea of
being lovers.
Another big success for Brad was the Oceans franchise from director Steven Soderbergh, in which he could really show off his laid-back star quality.
Listen, didn't feel like work. You know, it was just a bunch of friends hanging out. I'm sure Steven would tell you differently because he was also shooting it and then editing at night. But for us, it was just about hanging out, having a good time, and that was the spirit of the movie.
After Fincher and Soderbergh, Brad ticked another acclaimed director off his bucket list, working with Quentin Tarantino on Inglourious Basterds.
We talked about backstory, we talked about movies till the wee hours of the night, and I got up the next morning and I saw 5 empty bottles of wine laying on the floor. 5. And something that resembled a smoking apparatus. I don't know what that was about. And apparently I agreed to do the movie because 6 weeks later, I was in uniform and I was Lieutenant Aldo Rain. So.
The star finally won his first Oscar in 2013 for producing director Steve McQueen's 12 Years a Slave, which the Academy crowned the year's best picture.
He asked the question, why are there not more films about American slavery? I want to do a film about American slavery. And it was a mind-boggling question. Why aren't there? It's exactly the right question.
After he wed his longtime partner Angelina Jolie in 2014, in lieu of a honeymoon, the couple elected to make By the Sea, their first movie together since meeting on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I mean, it's really no different than trying to get the kids' breakfast ready, or, it's a constant tag team with us, and it was really nice to be back on set and to make something that she wrote. I felt, I don't know, there's something really moving for me to do that, and nice to be on set and just making a film together again.
Sadly, however, the pair split up the following year. Since the divorce, Brad has focused more on his career as a producer, but that just makes it an even bigger event when he does hit screens, like his award-winning re-teaming with Tarantino for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, opposite Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's that thing of knowing you got, the best of the best on the opposite side of the table, holding up the scene with you, and there's a great relief in that. And as Leo said, we have the same reference points. We kind of came on at the same time. We've been going through this at the same time. Have similar experiences to laugh about, and I hope we get to do it again. It was great fun.
In 2022, the star released a pair of action comedies with his longtime pal Sandra Bullock. She had a cameo in his movie Bullet Train, and he donned a long blonde wig for an appearance in her flick, The Lost City.
I asked Sandy to do our film. She said, yeah, come and do ours. I said, great, this will be great fun. We'll, cross-pollinate each other's film. And that one, okay, you put yourself into the look. And then I looked in the mirror and I went, oh, man, I look like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Academy Award winner, world-famous sex symbol, and all-round modern-day movie icon, there will never be another celebrity quite like Brad Pitt.
All movies, man. I love movies. When I was a little kid, movies were everything to me.